Hey guys!
Guys, just bear with us for a second here. This is going to be a little bit of a longer intro than what we normally do, but it's for a very special reason, and you guys will see it as we get into this intro. We're doing Sabaton this afternoon. We normally don't do 3 videos in one day, but we're doing this video because of 2 reasons. One is Christmas, and we really want to give back to those who have made our year the fantastic year that has been. So we're giving back today to one of our viewers. His name is Remco. And the second reason why is because Remco is going through a very hard time in his life. His dad is ill, is in the hospital. He's been diagnosed with an illness that could be terminal. So this could possibly be the last Christmas that they get to spend together. And this song is his dad's favorite Sabaton song. One of his dad's favorite bands is Status Quo, who has one of my all-time favorite songs, which is You're in the Army Now, which Sabaton actually has a cover of that song, which we have to do it eventually because I really want to check. I know the original, I really want to check out the cover. So his dad is in the hospital. This could be their last Christmas together. And we really wanted to do something special for him, for his dad, and for all of their family. So the least we can do, the only thing we can do to try to help you guys through this very, very difficult time. I lost my father in October 31st. So I know how it is to lose a loved one. You know, the only thing we can do all the way from Canada, I believe they're in Holland, so all the way to Holland, is really to do a video of his dad's favorite song. Yeah. That's the least we can do. And considering that he was also the original Sabaton requester, we have to do this for this guy. Like, there's no way today would go by without us watching this video and doing this video for him, for his dad, for his sister, for his mom, for all of their family. I really think it's important. I've asked Remco to send us some pictures, so we're going to share those pictures with you guys.
So this is one.
This is the picture of them at the concert. I believe they went to see Status Quo. So this picture that you guys are watching in the screen right now is of Remco and his dad a couple of years back at a Status Quo concert, because that's his dad's favorite band. So the same way we go to concerts together, they go to concerts together, right? I think that's super cool. I wish more people would do that, spend the time with their kids, you know, enjoying metal music or whatever floats your boat. I mean, if you're into painting, you're into, you know, whatever, arts, craft, shoveling snow together, whatever it is, just
I don't like that one.
Well, we're going to be doing that soon. We're going to be bonding with some shovels, cleaning the snow, because it's snowing like unbelievably a lot here. So whatever it is, it's important that you bond with your kids, because you just never really know when you're going to be gone. Yeah. So at least Remco has these memories of going to concerts with his dad, the same way we have the memories of going to concerts together. So this picture, to me, I think it's super cool, because it's something that you can always go back to.
And then he sent us another picture.
He sent us another picture, which you guys are going to see right now.
This is a picture of him in the hospital with his father. And
with a Sabaton.
Yeah, he's
rocking the Sabaton. And if you notice, Remco has some army pants on that picture. He's also rocking the Sabaton army pants. I really dig that. I think that's super cool. And you see now his hair is much longer than the original picture. So you can tell that it's been a couple of years since that picture at the Status Quo concert to this picture now with him in the hospital with his dad. Guys, our hearts go out to the two of you, go out to the family. Dad, I hope you get well. I really hope you get to enjoy this Christmas with your family, with your son. He loves you. He really does. If, you know, he got in touch with us, and that to me shows how much he really cares for you, how much love he has for you. And I don't want to delay it any longer, man. Let's check out this song. I've never heard this Sabaton song, so I'm really hyped. It's a lyric video. So, ready?
Yeah.
All right. So that was Sabaton.
Yeah.
What did you think of that song?
Those are really good songs. Those are really uplifting songs.
It is uplifting, and it's kind of different from most of almost every single song we've done for them. I can see why Remco's dad likes this song so much, because he's a big Status Quo fan. This song has a lot of similarities to the Status Quo because Status Quo is not heavy metal; they're more of a rock band. But this song kind of has a lot of similarities to their music. You're not familiar with Status Quo. I've never introduced you to that band, but
we have to do a video.
But we have to do a video. You know what we should do? We'll do the You're in the Army Now, and then we do the Sabaton cover of You're in the Army Now. So you see the original, and then we do...
It's the You're in the Army...
And then you do the cover. Yeah, you do the cover. That way you can see the difference between the original and the cover.
I might like Sabaton better.
The Sabaton cover, I haven't heard the Sabaton cover, but the original is really cool. I really like the original. That was the first song from Status Quo that I got introduced to as a kid. I was maybe about 10, 11, and I heard that song, and I didn't know who they were, but that song was so contagious. Like, you're in the army now. Oh, you're in... It's still my favorite Status Quo song. I absolutely love that song. I absolutely love that song. But I can see why his dad likes this one, because it's very similar to the Status Quo kind of rock. It's different from all the other Sabaton songs we did. It's very uplifting. It's not as heavy. The bagpipes during the chorus.
The bagpipes are the best.
The bagpipes during the chorus was really good. It really added that Scottish vibe to the whole story that he's telling, right? Because the whole story about the Scottish surrounding the castle and being outnumbered, and then the troops come in, and they still defeat them, because this is following the death of William Wallace. For anybody who's watched Braveheart, everybody knows who William Wallace is. You may take our lives, but will not take our freedom. With a better accent. My accents are horrible.
Yeah.
So, so anyways, I like the bagpipes. I think the bagpipes add that Scottish vibe to what the story is that they're telling you. The song without the bagpipes in the chorus, I don't think it would be as good.
I don't think I would like it, but the bagpipes, I would probably still like it, but I wouldn't like it as much as I do, because the bagpipes really, like you said, add the Scottish...
Yeah, it adds to the story. Like, if the story's about Scotland, and you really need to add that to really bring that story to life in the music that you're telling. And I think that they do it, nobody does bringing a story to life any better than these guys do, seriously. So adding the bagpipes in the chorus, I felt that it really added to that vibe of the story. Like, it almost takes you back in time to that time. It's almost like you were sitting there and you were listening to that, and you could visualize what they're telling you. I thought the adding of the bagpipes was absolutely brilliant.
These guys can tell a story
like nobody else.
Yeah, they can tell a story about a soldier in World War II taking a shit, and I would probably still like it.
And it probably would be amazing. Have a great chorus, some amazing solos, a little bit of a piano, especially like if when the stuff is coming up. Just saying, just putting it out there. All right, guys, this video is for you, Remco. More than anybody else out there, this video is for you and for your dad. I really hope you guys enjoy watching this video with us, because we really enjoy doing this video for you guys. And like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Guys, spend time together, opening some gifts, giving each other some hugs, some kisses, telling stories of memories of concerts that you guys went to together. And really build that bond there, because those are the stories that will stay forever. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you my own personal view on this, is that even though my dad is gone,
you still have amazing stories.
I still have so many amazing stories. I'll share one quick one with you guys. My dad is not into metal. He's not into rock. He's not into any of that shit. But we lived really far from Lisbon. We live about an hour and a half, 2 hours north of Lisbon in Portugal when I was growing up. And back then there was no highways. So for you to get to Lisbon, which now on a highway is like an hour and change, back then it would take sometimes 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, because you had to take all these side roads. Megadeth was coming to town with Corrosion of Conformity. I really wanted to go. I was like a kid, like his age, My dad drove me and 3 of my friends to the concert, parked the car outside, sat in the car reading the newspaper, waited for us to finish the show, and then drove us back home. So even though he didn't go to the show with me, because obviously it was not his kind of music, I'll never forget that,
He sat in the car.
He sat in the car for, I don't know, like 3-4 hours, because we got there an hour before the concert, and then we left like about 30 minutes after the show. So he sat in the car, like after a long day at work. He drove us all the way there for like 2 hours, drove me and 3 kids there, sat in the car. We went to the show, picked us up after the show, drove us back home. And the next day told me, you don't have to go to school because we got home really late, so you can stay in, don't go to school. And, like that. You see, even though he didn't go to the concert with me, I'll never forget that story. I'll never forget that. And that's just one of the many things that me and him did and have in common. So to me, even though he's not physically here, he's never really gone, because I have these memories and I have these stories of great things that we did together, you know, going to the beach or going to do things, or even me visiting him at work and spending time with him and in front of the TV talking about soccer, because he's a big soccer fan, so am I. So us talking about soccer, about Portugal, the national team, all that. So you're never really gone as long as you have the memories of the time you spent together. So guys, this is the Christmas for you guys to create some new memories. And all the best for the two of you. I really hope you guys enjoy this holiday season the best you can. All right? From Canada to Holland, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you guys.
See you guys.